Right, welcome. This is first of 5 in-depth looks at E3 games from 2017.
And don't I look excited?
He'll be excited in a moment because the first one is his favourite. So, basically this is how these videos are going to work. One video every night for 5 nights. 10-15 minute video, starting with Assassin's Creed Origins.
And I think this will be the only one where we introduce everything before the trailer goes on.
Yes.
The rest of it will be the trailer and then straight into it.
Yes. Well, yeah, for the most part. Now, for those of you that didn't see it at E3, Assassin's Creed Origins has had 1 or 2 small leaks over the past 6 months.
Little tiny ones.
Yeah. But basically,
it didn't tell us where it was going to be or how it was going to work or anything. That was all a massive surprise when it came out. No, the sarcasm.
Yeah. Basically, this is the Assassin's Creed genre going back to its origins, as it states. So, this game takes us back to ancient Egypt in, I believe it's 43 BCE.
Yep.
And this is, from what we gather...
For anyone that doesn't know what that means, BCE means before current era. It's the same kind of timeline as BC and AD. It's just less Abrahamized.
Yes. So obviously BC and AD are the Christian way of saying...
Before Christ and Domini.
Yeah. BCE and... CE, yeah.
Current era.
Is before current era. But anyway, back to the game. It's set in ancient Egypt. This is the start of the Brotherhood of Assassins.
Yes.
These are the first people to call themselves
Assassins.
Now,
and I can't say that without the word, the Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood and everything running through my head. Assassino!
To be fair,
it's a me, I'm out of here. Sorry, that was my favourite part number 2.
Okay, there's a lot I'm looking forward to on this game, to be fair. I am actually really looking forward to this more than I have for any Assassin's Creed game before it.
Yeah, I think one of the leaks was they're trying for Assassin's Creed meets The Witcher, which is why it was taking 2 years. And from what I've seen of the gameplay, it really is. They've got a much more developed skill tree. You can't go for your very first mission if you have a hidden blade, which from what I hear, you don't even start off with a hidden blade.
Yeah.
And you don't get it given to you by Leonardo da Vinci.
No.
I suppose in that time it would be Hermes Trismegister? Hermes the Thrice Great, basically the start of most esoteric texts ever.
Right. But, I mean, the start of this, you're looking... I mean, just to run through the actual trailer, which we'll show you towards the end of this, things that strikingly pop in your head. 1, the graphics look amazing. 2, it's an open world game.
Yep.
And by open world, they don't mean open world as in you've just got London to explore.
Nope.
It's like you have deserts, you have tropical oasis, you have towns, cities, villages, little hamlets, all set in ancient Egypt.
It's like they've taken the original Assassin's Creed, which you had that little bit with all the villages and you had the 3 major cities. It's like they've taken that and gone, right, rather than fast travel between this point and this point and run here and then fast travel between this point and this point, it's to get there, you start off here, and if you've not discovered anything between, you've not discovered anything between. There's no ability to fast travel. You have to discover them on foot first.
Yeah. They also give you a horseback, which obviously with being such a big open world game, the horseback is going to be...
If you can fight from horseback, I'm totally getting spear.
I don't know about that part. I know you can fire arrows from
horseback.
So that's me sorted. That's my main thing with all the Assassin's Creed.
Obviously you get to choose how you fight through the skill trees. If you want to use the hidden blade, you're going to have to increase your stealth skills, your hidden blade skills, your crafting skills, so they're also getting a proper crafting kind of thing.
Yeah.
Rather than just loot dead body, get medicine. It's loot dead body, get weapons, or loot dead body, get something that you can then use to build something, crafting menu.
Yeah.
And so if you want to use 2 swords, you can. If you want to use a big axe, you can. If you want to use a spear, you can. If you want to improve your archery, you can.
That'd be me.
Yeah, and I will be the spear with shield.
Yes, I will be the bow and arrow and the hidden blade.
I mean, I'm going to have to get something for proper close quarters fighting, so I'm probably going to have to have... I'll get the hidden blade, because there's nothing more fun than just walking through town and going, shank, 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 3 enemies dead and no one see me. Woohoo!
Yeah, with the
It's a lot hard to do with the spear. Shank! Uh-oh.
To be fair, with the Assassin's Creed, I'm always for any sort of ranged weapon that's stealthy, and obviously the hidden blade. So they're my main 2 things I'm really looking forward to. The horseback, and as we were saying in Sunday's episode of the discussion, the eagle.
Yes.
So
if you can attack people with the eagle, it will make me very, very happy.
See, now I don't know about attacking, but I kind of liked your perspective of it from Sunday's show, where you said the eagle is probably the start of eagle vision.
It's a theory that I've picked up from other places. I've heard someone say it, and it's like, oh, well, if that's the case, then maybe, because obviously, like I was saying, Hermes Trimester was, Trimagister? I'm just going to say Hermes from now on.
Yeah.
Hermes was obviously the beginning of all esoteric texts. He was the mathematician that figured out, I'm not going to say astronomy, astrology, at least. So there might be some magical ritual thing that gives you the ability to go from, I have the eagle can scout, to I have the eagle can scout, and now I can also look at that person who's evil, I'm not going to say evil, who's against me. I can see through a wall and he's marked out in red. And that might be the beginning of where you get the assassin's abilities in the other ones to go into eagle vision and red, blue, red.
Yeah. To be fair, I kind of like that theory. It'd be interesting to see if during the origin story they do actually show them sorts of it as you go on through the game, or whether there's going to be another Assassin's Creed coming out that's kind of halfway between this one and the first one.
What they were saying on the release is that it's the beginning of a new trilogy. Obviously the last trilogy, which was Edward Kenway, awesome, I loved number 4, not for the present time stuff, but for the pirating stuff. I like going around in the boat and blowing things up. And then you had, I never actually played Unity because I looked at it and just kind of, nope.
Yeah, to be fair, I was kind of similar with Black Flag, but I ended up buying it, did play it, kind of glad I bought it.
Yeah, I really like Black Flag.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's getting back to the more Desmondy stuff, which I'm assuming they're not going to bring Desmond back from the dead, because that would be kind of out of left field. It won't be out of the realm of imagination, the realm of possibilities, considering it's Ubisoft, they can do whatever the hell they want. But an entire new trilogy with a past and present, they were saying possible past and present, double storyline, and a fixed storyline like in the originals, where it wasn't so much just go from here to here and do these things, and and there's going to be a thing in the background which is we're trying to find this thing. It's it'll be much more like the originals were, much more dedicated.
More involved. To be fair, I mean, I must admit, with the reveal trailer we've had, I didn't watch the full 30-minute gameplay trailer yet. I did. But to my knowledge, they haven't showed any future timeline.
No,
They've just showed that. So
again, that's something we got from the leak. That wasn't from the announcement.
Yeah, but we're still not 100% sure whether there is going to be a future and a past timeline, and whether
there's just a past timeline, I'll be quite happy with that, as long as it's not. I'm
going to actually sound really bad now because I can't remember the name of the machine.
Animus.
That's it. I was going to say Apple for some reason, but it was I don't know.
Abstergo! The apple of the world of assassins.
Yeah, but it's not shown how they're going to incorporate it, if they're going to incorporate it or not. Yeah. So we've still got that to look forward to, or not look forward to, whichever way you inclined to act.
27th of October it comes out. I can promise you, the morning of 27th of October, I'll be in front of my local game going open.
I can tell you that I will be on my computer going, my Amazon package is on the way, my Amazon package is on the way, my Amazon package is on the way. And then I have the phone number for the Amazon driver going, where are you, where are you, where are you, where are you, where are you?
We should probably point out we're both more of the old school. We like to have the physical media, so it's ours. But that's mostly because I know how cloud servers work and I don't trust other people's servers to have my stuff.
Yeah, and to be fair, I have had a PlayStation 4 previous to the one that I've currently got where the hard drive completely corrupted on me. I lost a lot, and though, alright, I could still get them back off
the cloud.
It was a pain in the arse. I had to download that, then I had to install it, then it had to download all the updates and then install it. Disk, 5 minutes, install, download updates, faster.
Play while updated.
So a lot better. Whereas if you get the download version, alright, it's supposed to be friendlier on the environment, this, that and the other, blah blah blah, but no, I like to have it purely, not just purely for that reason, but I actually like to display them.
Yeah.
I have a thing, I do it with DVDs. It's all well and good, having all the Netflix, web services and no TV and everything, but there's nothing better than having the DVD.
Yeah, and also it means when your internet goes down, you can still watch it.
Something. Yeah, which for me in particular, well, alright, at the moment I'm not doing too bad, but for me in particular, took
the
good.
last few months you've had issues.
And you've had issues, so having the physical media is always a lot better. But I can honestly say that my Amazon driver, I feel so sorry for him because the morning of the 27th of October at 7 AM, are you in work yet? Why are you not in work yet? Get in work. Where's my game? Deliver him again. Deliver him again. He will be starting his route from my house.
I just feel sorry for your Amazon driver anyway.
No, because to be fair, I just leave him to it and he normally just one bells me and says, I'm 5 minutes away. With that, where is it? Where are you? I will be bribing him 5 days earlier to be at my door first thing.
To be fair, in fact, I won't even be at a game. Tesco opens at 6. As does 24 hours.
See, now to be fair, it's got a lot of hype to the build-up and of the release of this, so I'm wondering if Game and Tesco's and Asda are going to do a midnight release, like they do with the Call of Duty.
If they do, I'll be there at midnight. I'll have finished the game by the time we come around to the next filming.
I can honestly say I'd be interested to see whether, especially Game, they only tend to do it with select titles that are going to be big good titles, but I think this one would be, and Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this is going to be an early open physical release, but to be fair, I can honestly say I'm just looking forward to a lot of aspects of the games. I mean, the bow and arrow, the horseback bow and arrow, obviously the eagle, the graphics look brilliant on it. I'm interested to find the timeline. I always like it when, you've got games that are set, blah, blah, blah. This has been going on for hundreds of years, but then to go back to the original.
What caused the war between the Templars and the Assassins? What happened so far back in history that the two societies didn't even exist yet that they hate each other?
Yeah, I've got to admit, I'd love to know who the enemy's going to be in this one, because it's obviously not the Templars, because they're not created for another 1200 years.
Yeah, the Templars 1130.
Yeah, so just
when they were officially
years.
Created by the Church. Obviously, they were in the game's storyline. They were probably created by the Church from these people that we go to fight. But we don't know that. For all we know, they could be soldiers of Anubis, and they could be all Scorpion King on us.
To be fair, looking at the gameplay trailer and the reveal trailer, they resemble Romans. Some of the enemies that you fight, especially with if you remember the spear kill where it goes through the stomach. Alright, you could mix them up with other thingies, but the one thing I always go with Romans and the Centurions is the red feather or red or black.
It's weird because of the way that it is, the horsehair's going back, it's most likely going to be Greek, because that was a Greek thing. Centurions would go out to the side.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. I might have mistaken that. To me, they look like Romans. To me, they look like Romans. Wrong sort of time period for me. I'm more, Vikings after Romans.
Oh, what's this thing do? Oh, throw a big rock.
And, that looks like a big pointy thing. Let me go hit someone with it.
He's actually talking about pretty much any weapon of the medieval period.
That, and I'm a big fan of the longbow, or the warbow.
Thank you.
As you like to call it. But
it is actually called a warbow.
It's commonly known in the UK
in
as
the
a
common
longbow.
vernacular, it's longbow, but we have Hollywood's.
But we're not
original.
talking to people that know a lot about it, so it's commonly known as the longbow.
Drop now.
But still, the fact that, I mean, obviously on the horseback it's a short bow that they're using. It looks like it. Whether you can advance that and craft better ones, I'm kind of hoping.
You'll be able to, from what I've seen, you'll be able to create better ones, but it might be better short bows.
Yeah.
You might end up with an early equivalent of the Mongolian recurve bow.
Yeah, obviously too early of a period for certain weapons, but anyway, we're going too far into the history things of it and away from the game side of it. All I can say about this one, and I've got to say
Yes, please.
Yes, I can't wait. So, without any further ado, if you've not already seen it before, check out.
Click here for yesterday's episode, and in the next 5, 10, now.
Yeah, you'll obviously, this is yesterday's main episode, and check out, well, this is Assassin's Creed Origins, courtesy of Ubisoft. Hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you tomorrow. See ya.
I will throw a straw.
We are the first. The first to see the gods. The first to tame their beasts. The first to guard the soul from evil. We conquered this land and built an empire. But there are whispers on the wind. A brotherhood born in the shadows. They are the first to call themselves the Assassins.
Available October 27th. Pre-order now and get a bonus mission, Secrets of the First Pyramids.